Hi everybody, it's Stuart from Mr. Teens Primary History here with another suggested resources update. This time it is once again for Inspire.Education. Please make sure you read the opening card really carefully because that explains any working relationships I have with the resources or the companies that I recommend. What I'm going to do is show you some of the new updates on this brilliant piece of software and explain about how I would use it alongside a unit of work such as the prehistory unit that I've just launched on the website. Let's take a look. So currently on the screen you can see the topics page. There is also a literacy page with lots of English units that I'm not going to be looking into, but it is there if as an option should you like it. There have been quite a few useful and exciting updates that may be of interest to different schools, such as the new Anglo-Saxon and Viking section for Upper Key Stage 2. Even though it says Upper Key Stage 2, absolutely can be used with Years 3 and 4 as well. The one that's really caught my eye is down on the bottom right, and if you know anything about me, you will know that early Islamic history around the Golden Age in Baghdad is my utter favourite. So I'm really excited to see what's coming with that one. It's very much caught my eye. Today though, I'm going to focus in on how we could use this resource alongside a unit of work on prehistory, which emphasises the concept of continuity and change. So, let's take a look. Now, when I press Explore Learning, you've got a really detailed page for subject knowledge, which has been put together by someone with a really in-depth specialist understanding. I'll just scroll down so you can see some areas. Notice the significant places. There may be some local to you. They might not, but if there are, let's tap into those. Chronology and all sorts of amazing things. Now, the lessons don't see Inspire as a scheme of work because, well, it isn't one. But it does feature a range of cross-curricular references that you can use to enhance that breadth of knowledge that we as primary teachers can. Now, something that will hopefully have caught your eye a second ago that I'm deliberately coming back to is here on the right hand side, Mozaik 3D models. Now, Mozaik is a brilliant piece of software that does quite something similar to Inspire, but it is different. And now with Inspire memberships, you do get access to these 3D models. So you can really tap into that all-important breadth that we can choose to colour to really customise what you want children to learn, understand, and give them repeated exposures in different ways. Now, in this next section of the video, what I'm going to do is I am going to show you how I would incorporate continuity and change using these scenes. So, if I press Explore Scene, it quickly loads. And what you'll notice across the top right hand side here is I have my 5 periods of history to illustrate a representation of what life could have been like during this time. What's also really lovely about this is if you see the little sound icons there, it can give you a bit of a soundscape. And the red dots give you a bit of information about certain aspects that are useful. Now, when I look at continuity and change in prehistory, the really key things I focus in on are how homes have changed, how food that people had access to, and how tools have changed, all of which you can see depicted upon the scene. So what we'll do is we'll move across to the Mesolithic. Notice we've got that everyday life scene that we can get such richness and such breadth from. Once again, if I was teaching my unit of work on prehistory, I'd be able to focus and go, well, how does this scene support our understanding of what people ate? You can see in the middle here, somebody's fishing. You can see the skins being used for different purposes. We've got fire. Notice, though, the homes have changed quite dramatically. And if the children can't remember, it's a really simple thing to go, well, let's compare it. Focus on that house. Oh, well, that is very different. The climate has changed as well, so there's huge amounts of breadth and range we can put in. And then we can link it to the archaeological evidence. How did the people who created this scene come to this interpretation? Well, let's look at the archaeology. Once more, click onto the Neolithic. Oh, that's a huge change. Notice the domesticated animals. the arable fields. All of these things we can really reinforce alongside other resources that we'll use. I'll quickly move through to the Bronze Age, once again emphasising the change that's going on, the roundhouses. We've even got the beginnings of a monument in the back right hand side. Bronze work is being used there. So it's a really in-depth introduction that immerses children into what these different periods of history could have been like. Last but not least, the Iron Age. And you can really focus in on different aspects. The way in which I would use this is both as a key teaching tool, but then also as a retrieval exercise. I'd pose a question. Tell me about how homes had changed. Then I'd quickly load this and get the children to talk to me about the different aspects that had changed. Nice and simple. That is a very quick introduction. There is a huge amount more on offer here. That's how, off the top of my head, how I would use this and embed this alongside units of work. I'd be really interested in how you might think to use it. So do let me know in the comments. And if you want to get in touch with Inspire.Education, I will put the contact information down below. At the very least, it's worth a free trial. And remember, please do mention that it's this video that you saw and has prompted you to get a free trial. Any questions, do let me know. Hopefully that all makes sense. Thanks very much for watching and see you later.